Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that. It was very important for me to get over and ask a couple of questions. Ironically, I got here just in time to hear Ms. Cox. I'm not sure I need to do that now. However, I just want to make sure that to emphasize the problems that we're having in my state of Oklahoma, and other states are having the same types of problems. We talk about the inflation up to 7%. The highest has been in 40 years. The small businesses are having the effect of this. Is there anything that you can add? I had two questions I wanted to ask you. How would the radical spending plans only serve to hurt the small businesses and hinder entrepreneurship?
Thank you, Senator. It's important to remember that every dollar spent by the government is dollars that entrepreneurs don't get to keep in their pockets, that they could actually invest into their own companies, hire more people with, save. And so we continue to see this hurt small businesses across the country. They're demanding relief. I talk to small businesses and entrepreneurs across this country, and one of the main things they say they need are tax cuts, or at the very least, a simplification of the tax code so that they don't have to spend so much time jumping through hoops to meet compliance from the government. So I would suggest that the government look into those two items first and foremost. Secondarily, I suggest they quit spending money recklessly and give it back to the actual entrepreneurs who know on the ground how to invest the dollars better than the federal government could from so far away.
And I think that pretty much addresses the second question I would ask on how can this administration advocate for policies that actually help benefit the playing field and ensure all entrepreneurs have a fair shot?
Yes, I would love to see an actual review of all the regulations currently in play in various industries. I think it depends on which industry we're looking at, but if you examine any given one at a certain moment, you're bound to find a number of ways the federal government is preventing entrepreneurship and hurting small businesses. I'll use one bill that comes to mind within the agriculture industry right now. The PRIME Act is seeking to make it to where small farmers can merely just sell their meat without having to jump through the hoops the federal government has laid out for them to process their cows. That's a ridiculous burden on them that actually makes them lose money and have to kill their cows and waste product. That kind of thing can be found in virtually every industry in our economy where the federal government has come in and put in silly requirements that people have to jump through merely just to do their job. So I'd love to see the Biden administration actually go through and figure out what those regulations are and start to remove some of these things so that people can just get back to work.
That's particularly a great statement to make from my state of Oklahoma, because that's a problem I've heard from other people, and it is serious. So I think we understand that these are serious problems that small states, ag states, are having problems with, and that's what this is all about. We have these people here. You have your own problems, and I appreciate those comments very much. And that's primarily the message I wanted to have, Mr. Chairman, and both of you. I appreciate you. Thank you.